It is April 18th, 2003, where we meet Summer, who is going to her high school party, and meets Quinn. They talk about a serial killer who has recently killed their friends Emmy and other friends. Quinn wants to give something to Summer, but her boyfriend Ethan comes and takes her away. We see the killer is here in a mask, and Ethan does a toast to remember all their friends who have died. Police come to know about the party, and Summer asks Ethan how everyone is normal like this. Some drink gets spilled on Summer, and she goes to bathroom, and police come and stop the party. The killer comes and attacks Summer, but she runs from there and sees everyone leaving the party. She hides in a shed, and the killer searches for her and finds her and attacks her and kills her. The story moves ahead 21 years, where we meet Lucy, who is Summer's sister and lives with her parents. She tells that because of Summer's death her life has changed, and she checks her phone. She had applied for NASA Internship Program 2024, and she has got selected and is very happy. She hurries back to her school and tells us 4 kids were killed by the killer and he wasn't found. She meets her teacher Fleming and shares her NASA news and is worried her parents won't allow her to go. They are scared to let Lucy go far from them after Summer's death, but her teacher believes in her. Lucy sees photos of all 4 students in hall and goes back home and enters Summer's room. She was born after her sister died and finds some newspapers about her murder and hears a noise. She opens a secret drawer in floor and finds letters and reads one which says Summer will never be free and regret her decision. The letter is signed by someone named E. Suddenly her mom comes and asks her to come with them. They go to a hotel and Lucy tells them about her internship, but her father wants her to work in his company's honor. They say they should discuss this later and go to the shed where Summer died to lay some flowers. Lucy goes to the car to get something and sees a bright light flash and goes to check it out. She goes in the shed and finds a computer which has the date April 16th, 2003, and she presses start. The machine starts and 2 laser beams come out and create a bubble, and it flashes again. Lucy comes out and sees everything is changed, and her phone has no network and parents are missing. She runs towards the town and sees it is the year 2003 and goes back to her school and sees Summer. She is shocked to see her sister alive and sees her talking Ethan and goes to meet Fleming in lab. She sees he is also young and asks him about time travel, and we see Quinn is working here. Fleming says time travel is not possible, and Quinn says changing past can have dire consequences. Later, Lucy sees some seniors bullying Quinn, and they decide to throw him in water and have some fun. Entire school is gathered, but Lucy doesn't like this and goes to stop them and argues with Ethan. She pushes Ethan and a teacher comes to stop them, and everyone leaves including Summer. Quinn thanks her and Lucy says she needs his help and tells him she has come here from future. Quinn doesn't believe her, so Lucy shows him her phone and sees Summer arguing with Emmy outside. Quinn is convinced and Summer comes and asks him help for homework and becomes friends with Lucy. Lucy shows Quinn the time machine, and Quinn asks why she came here on April 16th only. They carry the machine back to Quinn's garage and place it there and open the machine. They see the fuel bottle is empty, and the bottle belongs to Summer, where Lucy's father works. Summer goes to talk to Emmy, who asks her to leave her alone since she has made her choice. Lucy asks Quinn she knows something bad will happen tonight, so should she change it? Quinn says it could create a paradox in time, and many people could disappear, and it would be dangerous. Later, Lucy asks Quinn to drop her at Summer's house and tells him she is her sister, and he is surprised to know this. Lucy says she will try to get her dad's card to enter Summer to get the fuel, and they meet Summer. She tells Summer she will help her with homework, and Quinn goes to his work and leaves. Lucy enters her house and feels strange seeing it and meets her parents, who are young and happy. They all have food together, and Lucy is surprised to see them like this and feels jealous. Later, Lucy tells Summer she has so much freedom, and Summer says she is not good at studies. He takes help from Quinn for homework and treats him like his brother, and she calls Lucy inside. They both change clothes and try different looks and have a happy time together, and Lucy sees a photo. The photo is of Summer's friend Val and Brian, who are at the mall, and Lucy remembers something. They both will die tonight, and we see them shopping them, and Lucy tells Summer she has to do something important. She goes towards the mall to save them and sees Ethan is also here, and the mall is closing soon. Val goes to change clothes, and Lucy meets Quinn and asks if he has seen Brian and Val here. He tells her their location, and at store the lights go out and Brian is attacked and killed by the killer. Val comes out and sees Brian's dead body and gets scared and hides from the killer, and Lucy comes. She pushes the killer and they both run from the store and go towards the exit but find killer there. Val tries to run but killer attacks and kills her and a security guard, and Lucy is unable to help them. Quinn also sees this and takes her to hide in a boat so she is safe from the killer and sleep the night. Lucy says the guard wasn't supposed to die and she always thought Ethan was the killer, but is never caught. Quinn says she can't stop this and asks her to go back, and Lucy says she will get her dad's pass in morning. Next morning she goes back to her house to steal the pass, but is caught by Summer, who see her. Summer asks her what is going on and how she knew her friends were going to die, and asks the truth. Lucy says she is from the future and her sister, and Summer doesn't believe her and is shocked. Lucy shows her the letter her found in her room from Ethan, but Summer doesn't remember receiving any letter. Lucy goes to meet Quinn and says she wants to go back and starts working on the computer. Summer finds the same letter in the school locker which Lucy had given, and now has 2 copies of that. Quinn tells Lucy Sunner bottle must have antimatter in it, because of which time travel was created. They see Summer has come to meet them, and she believes in Lucy and asks about her future. Lucy lies and says she will have a great future with good career and a loving husband. Summer says they need to catch the killer, but Quinn says changing things might cause World War III. Lucy says Emmy dies next at the museum, and Summer gets scared and requests them to save her. They all agree and get some weapons and go to the ship museum, where Emmy is working night shift. Emmy is listening to music and doesn't hear the phone ring, and all 3 arrive and go in the museum. They try to find her, and the killer also comes there, and we see Emmy cleaning the floors with mop. Summer sees the killer coming towards Emmy and warns her by tapping the window, and Emmy is scared. She sees the killer coming and runs and locks the door, but the killer breaks the glass door and escapes. They all escape the ship and drop Emmy at her place, and Lucy tells Quinn Summer is next to die. Quinn is shocked to hear this and says she must tell Summer about this and find a way to save her. Lucy agrees and sees Summer hugging Emmy, and later tells her the letter is from Emmy and not Ethan. Summer says she is in love with Emmy and could not tell her parents about it, and thus Emmy was angry on her. She asks Lucy why did her parents have Lucy so late in future when Summer must have been like 40. Lucy is worried and decides to steal the card next morning, but is invited for breakfast by her parents. She asks them if they ever want another child, but they say Summer is enough for them, and they are happy. Lucy steals the card and goes to meet Quinn and finds a letter he has written which says he is in love with Summer. Quinn comes and asks if she has told Summer about her death, and Lucy says she hasn't. She says if Summer lives, she will never be born, as her parents wanted only 1 child from start. Quinn is angry because Lucy wants to go back without saving Summer, and Lucy feels she won't be born. Lucy says Quinn wants to save her because he loves Summer, but Quinn says it's the right thing to do. Lucy is confused and goes to meet Summer and tells her the truth, and Summer is surprised to hear this. Lucy says their parents tried to fix a hole in their lives with Lucy, but couldn't love her like Summer. She says after knowing Summer now she can't let her die, and says She has a plan to save her. At night, Lucy goes to Summer and meets Quinn, and they both enter the facility to steal antimatter. Summer arrives at the party we saw at the start, and Lucy uses the card on the door to enter the lab. Ethan does the toast, and Summer sees Emmy is also here and goes and kisses her to tell everyone she loves her. We see the killer is at the party, and Summer sees him and runs from there to escape, and he follows her. Lucy goes to the lab, and they see one bottle is missing, and the guard has been killed by someone. Quinn and Lucy come to know the killer was here, and he is also from the future and owner of Time Machine. Lucy takes a bottle and Summer runs and comes to the shed where she had died, and the killer also comes there. He takes a blade to kill her, but suddenly a car comes and hits him, and we see Quinn and Lucy. Summer is saved and she goes in the car, and they see the killer is still alive who gets up. He removes his mask, and we see the killer is Quinn from the future, and they are scared. They reverse their car and escape from there and decide to go to Time Machine, which is in garage. Quinn tells Lucy he will never become the killer, and she believes him, and they start the machine. Future Quinn comes and says he was alone in school with no friends and got bullied in school. No one saved him from bullies, and everyone laughed at him, including Summer, and he loved her. So, he made a plan to kill Summer and her close friend and disappear in time with a machine. Quinn says he will kill himself to stop him, and Lucy sees the machine is activated and lasers are ready. She tells them to escape and catches future Quinn, and the light flashes, and they arrive in 2024. Quinn tries to kill her, but Lucy fights back and electrocutes him and takes the knife and kills him. She takes the bottle, and Quinn and Summer are saved, but sad they can't meet Lucy ever again. Suddenly, they see Lucy has returned, and she has decided to stay in 2003 with Quinn and Summer. She has applied for NASA internship in 2003 and got accepted, and is now happy living with her sister. Lucy and Quinn have become best friends, and she is happily living with her family and Summer.